I'm running a half marathon. You might ask what possessed me to run a half marathon. Have you ever ran? Do you know how to run? Do you know what a half marathon entails? The answer to all of that is no. Maybe I do know how to run, but we're not 100% sure on that yet. What possessed me to run a half marathon if I've never ran any sort of marathon before, not even a 5K, not even a 10K? Here's what happened. So I go on the runDisney website the day that they registration up for the Princess weekend, and I'm super excited. I'm like, yes, I remembered. I'm going to get in. I'm going to get the 10K, which is the race I really wanted to run. I was super excited. I go in. First of all, the website was not like up and running yet. It had like a little thing that said, if you're here to sign up for the race, you're in the right place. You're going to have to wait though. We'll refresh once it's ready. Don't you fret. Okay, fine. Registration was supposed to open up at 10 a.m. EST. It was about 10:30 when it finally refreshed. So it refreshes and it says hour wait. That's right. You heard me. Hour wait. Joy. So I'm waiting there for an hour. I am working. I am on my way to speech therapy, and all of this is happening. And I am just waiting and waiting. And the first race to sell out is the 10K, which is the one that I really wanted to do. Totally understandable. I'm like, it is the Saturday one. I was really hoping I'd get in, but I didn't. And in my head, I was like, it's all right. We still have the 5K available. Great. And I keep on waiting, and the fairy tale challenge sells out. I'm like, cool. I wasn't going to do that one anyway. I am not psychotic. So we wait. And then the 5K sells out. And that's when I panic. I was like, great, like, what race am I supposed to do? I really want to do this one, especially it's the Princess weekend. The medals are gorgeous, and I really want to do it. So I hyped myself into saying that if I end up going through to the website, to the registration page, and the half marathon is still available, that I would do that one. So that's what I did. I got to the registration page. Nothing was available except the half marathon. And that is how we are ending up running a half marathon for the first time ever. So, yay. Congrats to me, right? Running my first half marathon. I've never even ran a 5K. Like, I signed up for the 5K for, I think it was Food and Wine. Was it Food and Wine? I don't remember, but I know I signed up for a 5K before I moved here with the plans of running it. But after I moved here and everything just kind of like didn't align for me to run that one. So I ended up skipping it. So I didn't actually run the 5K. I've never ran more than like 3 miles at a time. I get really bored on the treadmill, and I haven't really ventured outside of a treadmill to do any type of running. So yeah, first time. There's a first time for everything. I have already started training, so I actually asked ChatGPT to help me with a training plan. So I have an Oura ring, and that's what I use to like track all of my activity. But I also have my Apple Watch. It'll help me track like how many miles I'm actually running. I also downloaded the Strava app, so I will be able to pace myself for training purposes. So yeah, so ChatGPT is helping me with the training plan, and it's basically just getting into running and easing into it. So I'm doing, I think it's like 3 days of light runs. So weekdays are my like regular training days, and then I'm using the weekends as like my long run days. So the way this plan works is on weekdays. So I think it's, if I'm not mistaken, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, something like that, or Tuesday, I think it's Monday. Hold on. Let's pull her up. So let's pull up the plan that ChatGPT concocted for me. I also am like a huge fan of ChatGPT. I love using it for like literally everything. He's like my life coach, or she. I haven't decided yet. I don't know. I feel like I need to name her. You know what? She's a woman. It's a her. She's my assistant, and I need to name her. So maybe like Mildred, Gertrude. I don't know. Something like old-timey. Okay. So phase 1, which is base building, goes from July to August. So the goal is to build a habit of running 3 to 4 times per week at a comfortable pace. As of right now, I've already trained 2 days. He's eating all the pizza. So as of right now, I trained 2 days. So I trained Monday and today. And both days I ran 2 miles at like I think it was like an average 21 minutes per mile. I'm telling you, I'm rusty. I've never ran before. When I was like younger, I could run. Like I would run. I had a fun time running. And I once did like a 10-minute mile, which I don't know how she did that, but she did. Looking back on it, I'm like, what? That's wild. I could do that. So we're going to work our way to doing that. Well, one day. But I am running a 21-minute mile at this point. So we'll continue. We're going to build up to it. So the weekly structure is Monday is supposed to be a rest or light cross training day. So we do yoga or walking. And then Tuesday, it's a 20 to 30-minute easy run. I've been doing 40 minutes just because I feel fine. Like I feel like I'm able to do it. So I've done 40 minutes, 2 miles. And then Wednesdays we have a strength training or rest. Thursdays is 20 to 30 minutes, easy run. Friday is a rest. And then Saturday is your long run day. This Saturday will be my first long run. I'm not 100% sure when I'll be uploading this and when you'll be seeing it, but it is Wednesday today, and I haven't stuck to the plan. For some reason, Monday was just like easy for me to like go on a run. For some reason, I was like, Monday feels like a better day for me to start. So I started running on Monday. I'll do a strength day tomorrow. So I'll probably lift some weights. And then Friday I'll do a rest, either that or like some type of yoga or like a stretch, like a full body stretch, like something that will help me for my Saturday long run. I've been able to do 2 miles both times that I've ran. I'm like pretty impressed that I haven't worked out in like a good 6 months. Maybe less, but it's been a while since I like actively worked out every day. So I'm like actually pretty impressed with my body right now. And then Sunday you get an optional walk, stretch, or short recovery jog. So yeah, so that is the weekly structure. For the long run, it says to start at 2 miles. So Saturday I will be running 2 miles outdoors for the first time in this delicious Florida heat, so I'm not looking forward to that, but I'm going to push myself. I'm going to get it done. And then you increase 0.5 miles each week. So next Saturday, I'll be running 2.5 miles. The Saturday after that, 3. So I'll just be increasing it. I think by the end of the base building, I should be able to run like 6 miles, give or take. So yeah, so we'll see how that goes. I am starting with this training and then I will adjust as needed. I definitely want to like start off taking it easy just because I don't want to be in a place where like I injure myself or I hate it and then I kind of give up and then I'm not at all ready for marathon weekend. So I'm excited. I'm probably going to do a little bit of shopping. I have very flat feet, so I love my On Cloud Runners, I think they're called. I believe I have the Cloud Runners. I love them, but they're a little bit loose on me right now, so they're not really like helping with compressing my feet and keeping them in there tight. So I think I'm gonna have to buy a new pair of sneakers, which I wanted to do anyway, because like I want a fun color to run the marathon with. And then I'll probably need to buy like some new running gear. So if you have any suggestions for gear that I should be buying, please drop it below in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Love to hear if you've had any experiences running a marathon before, running a half marathon. If this is also your first time and you're training along with me, welcome. We are gonna do this together and we're definitely gonna kill it and we're gonna keep going. So thank you so much for tuning in. Hit subscribe, like this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.